Hello everyone, today we're gonna be editing this 430 Scuderia on Lightroom. To start, I like to put the parameters according to my DSLR. So I'm gonna be enabling the profile correction. I'm using a Canon, so you can see it's gonna be finding the lens. And then I'm gonna be removing the chromatic aberration. Once this is done, we can go back to the parameters. To start, I'm gonna resize the picture. I'm gonna put it in 8x10 for Instagram. I'm gonna center the car like this. So then I'm gonna be putting the exposure a bit up to center the graph on the diagram. I'm gonna bring the highlights down and the shadows up. Then I'm gonna press Alt and bring the whites up until I can see some whites on the screen, so we can see here's the limit. So like this would be good. And then I'm gonna bring the blacks down a bit like that. Then I like to go to the tone curve. Here I'm gonna draw a S shape, so I'm gonna bring the blacks a bit down. I'm gonna put one dot in the middle and put it in the middle on the line. Then I'm gonna put the highlights a bit up. Then I'm gonna bring a graduated filter down from where the sun is coming down until the car, and I want to make this warmer, and also the highlights I'm gonna bring them down. So to do this, I'm gonna put a bit of temperature to make it warmer. Then I'm gonna bring the exposure down a bit, and also the highlights. I'm gonna use another graduate filter to make the front of the picture darker, to bring the eye to the car. So I'm gonna put this down, the exposure, and I'm gonna put a bit of clarity as well. Then I like to use the radial filter, so I'm gonna make O on the car, and I'm gonna bring the exposure down to amplify the car, so that we can see more the car in the foreground and this would be the background. Then I'm gonna duplicate this filter and invert the mask. So here we can invert it, and then I'm gonna bring the exposure just a bit up to make the car a bit brighter, like this. Then I'll go to the brush tool. I'm gonna paint the car. I'm gonna press O to see where I'm brushing. I brush the car. Like this. Brushing the car. Press O again, and then you can change the parameters. So I'm gonna bring the exposure down a bit. No, not the exposure, the highlights. And the whites. I'm gonna bring the clarity up, and also the sharpness, and a bit of saturation as well. Then I'm gonna put a bit of contrast, just a bit. So this would be for the brush tool. So you can see already the before and after here. And then I'm gonna put a bit of vignetting as well. So here just a bit, and I think this would be it for this picture. So thank you for watching, and subscribe for more videos coming soon. Thank you, bye bye.